Sorry Cab, welcome back to Thailand, welcome back to me, True Blue Thai in Thailand. I hope you're doing well. It's whatever. God, I hate these weeks, I hate holidays. Yeah, it's the second Friday, it's one second day of holidays in Thailand, etc. It's our bugger holidays, so I'm not quite sure the name of this one, etc. But it's another day off. It's like a long damn weekend now for the Thais, majority of the Thais. So yeah, yeah, so we want to work, apart from my ball and chain's got off to work. Yay. But anyway, but welcome back to me, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to True Blue Thai here in Thailand. And I hope you're doing well. So for instance, the day after my another year older for me, so I'm 1 year and 1 day older, so another 364 days to go before, for instance, another one comes around, etc. But we won't talk about that. Shared my day with Mudeng, which was the pygmy hippo of Thailand. If you don't want anything about Thailand, if you know anything about Mudeng, he was a pygmy hippo, was born over in Chonburi, not too far away from me. And yeah, still haven't seen him yet, but I think people are waiting in line for a long time to watch this hippo run around. Cute. So, but it's his birthday yesterday. He was born the same year as me. So, not yet same year, but same date me. Anyway, so wonderful. So it was a full moon yesterday, and it was a Buddhist holiday as well. So 3 things. But anyway, all irrelevant to you. Anyway, so I hope you're doing well. We got 30 degrees in the UK, I believe. So you're all nice and hot. Wonderful. We got the Middle Easterns are here as well. We're to go riding the motorbikes very fast at night, just driving everybody crazy. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that, but yeah. So I hope you're doing well. So for instance, but I believe you got 30 degrees in the UK, and yeah. So I hope you're doing well. Anyway, guys, I've got 2 things to talk about. A couple of things. I'm going to talk about proper things, what's happened, and I'm going to talk about something I saw this morning, which kind of confirmed in my head of why I'm doing this channel. And one of the main reasons why I'm doing this channel is because I love my football club, Manchester City. I have seen my football club getting ripped to pieces by the rack media, the cartel media, as you want to call it. For instance, I'm talking absolute through their backside and chastising Manchester City from 115, and it's all down to one word: jealousy. That's it. It's down to one word: jealousy. And they've got together to talk and to do whatever they can to talk absolute garbage. And even though French people say, "Oh, ignore it, just don't bother with it," you know, every time I put on this shirt, every time I go for a drink in a bar, every time I was getting some 115 chat or some whatever. And a lot of it is because they're led by the social media, and the media comes out talking crap, talking lies about Manchester City. And these people, for instance, and it just gets up my nose, and I want to push back against it, and hopefully that people will listen to me or have and other Man City, proper Man City fans who are influencers, who are not influencers, who care about the club, are doing this because they care about the club. I don't make money out of this. I just do this because I care about the club, and I care all aspects of the club, and because it's been my longest relationship, and I've had quite a few of them. And hence I'm here, and but I've had quite a few of them, and quite honestly, this is my longest relationship, and this is my one true love, my Manchester City. And so I'm sick and tired of listening to crap, literally, honestly, and I just want to push back against it. Anyway, guys, let's talk about the truth first of what happened. A new star from City Euros, the Euros in Switzerland. Our new Swiss star, for instance, she played in a game, Emma Beney, continued her journey in 1-1 after Switzerland got a last grasp draw with Finland to ensure they progressed through the quarterfinals. So congratulations to her and her teammates. So so they beat drew with Finland, so they're through to the next to the quarterfinals. Brilliant, happy for her. Right, the Euros today: Italy against Spain. So for instance, we got was it Leda Oberaj who was placed there? Portugal against Belgium. England and played Group G, and then it's Poland, etc. Then Denmark's the last game, and it's the Andre's last game for Denmark before he goes to Manchester City. And also got Sweden against Germany, and we've got our lady, for instance, playing for Germany before the England game. That will probably be on one at it Sunday against Wales, and Netherlands versus France. Okay, but anyway, so good luck to you guys. For instance, if you're playing, good luck to the City, and if you're watching the game. By Leverkusen have agreed a $5 million package to sign Man City forward Faria Abra Rupek, 19-year-old. Man City will retain a 40% sell-on clause, not bad, in the agreement. Borussia Dortmund, Eintracht Frankfurt, Notts Forest, Aston Villa, all in the race to sign Jason McAtee. Resigned to that guy going now, it's a shame. What's it called? Also, the Serie A team's also interested in him as well. So we'll see what we get. It looks like we'll get. If it's going to be a bidding war, we might be able to get a bit more. I'm expecting 25 million, but hopefully we can get more. Don't know if we're going to add on a selling clause. I don't know. Jason, or a buyback post. Jason Ledu to Leeds United is now confirmed. A 17-year-old Jason Ledu will join Leeds United for a package of under £500,000 from Manchester City, and Man City sets their sights on Velez Sarfield, a forward, and Mattia Kauser, a 19-year-old. Is contracted until December 2026 with £16 million release clause if Man City are successful in signing the player. The plan is to loan him back to River Plate. So he's one of what we did with Claudia Echeverri and Claudia Echeverri and who else? Alvarez, I think, was to go and loan him back to the clubs. It is also saying that Maxim Peroni is definitely for £13 million gone off to Como. Unfortunately, a guy who never made the deal. Shame. Great name, Maximum Peroni. Maximus. Peroni, unfortunately, has now signed a deal to go to stay in Italy. Italia, best country in the world, one of the best. Right, okay, so, okay. Also, we've got a young lad, for instance, from Norway. For instance, we're supposed to be joining City. A young, very good prospect, very highly rated. Can't remember the young man's name. I've been looking for him all morning. And appears that, for instance, he's also it was a done deal. I thought it was a done deal, but he said it's not done yet. So I hope that gets done over the line. I can't remember the young man's name. But I believe he's a very high prospect, but also there's other teams like PSG sniffing around, so hopefully we can get that done and dusted over the line with get him signed up. The new black kit's out, absolutely fantastic, I love it. I've got it myself, well, not already got it ordered, should I say. Haven't got it. Right, guys, okay, so that's that. So yesterday I woke up this morning. You woke up and all I could see is all over the social media, and well, again, you leave your social media or not, and all it was Man City are going to sign, agree personal terms. Have agreed with Notts Forest over or with the player over Malcolm Gibbs-White, and so I'm like going, huh? What? You're kidding me? Personal terms? Where's that come back on this radar? Because it appears that it was all done. It was all a very forward. The transfer was going to come. Excuse me. But it appears that, for instance, the Malcolm Gibbs-White thing, etc., was then basically shelved because we got Reinders, we got Turkey, we got Nori, went off to the Club World Cup. What was his name? We didn't want to pay £100 million to the Greek owner and our Forest, and saying, it's not going to happen. This is not going to happen. Anyway, so it appears that, for instance, this guy. So, for instance, it was all, it's all dead in the water as far as I was concerned. Come back, I woke up this morning, Football Insider, this credible resource, right, which everybody seems to be bigging up at the moment, a lot of people are, or whatever people posted it, said it's agreed personal terms. Suddenly everybody was going, where's this come from? Then, what was his name? We know Pep liked him, we knew that was it, and we're thinking, well, we're looking at right backs, and now suddenly, for instance, going to pay what, you know, for what, 40, 80 million, you know, what, you know, suddenly it was all this confusion, this why, what the hell's going on? Where's he going to spit? Is this the reason why not, Nico Gonzalez is leaving? What was the story? Where was he going to go? What you know? And again, this confusion. And you had Johnny on Typical City doing videos. Also with the word going, some it smells in the, you know, some it doesn't smell right. Some it smells a bit fishy. I said yesterday on here, saying everything. I even put a picture with him on my thumbnail and went with a big question mark because I wasn't even going to entertain it because again, I just don't think it. We're not going to pay 100 million quid. We're just not going to do it. We're not going to pay, for instance, so it's going to be a bidding war when he wants to come to Man City, which I believe he did, or whatever, or did, whatever. Why you hear that, for instance, then we're going to, you know, we're looking at paying 80 million for Tilo Livramento, for instance, or get a proper right back. We've also got goalkeeping issues, and for instance, we don't know, for instance, who's going to stay in the defence. So we got those issues, and then suddenly, for instance, this has turned up out of the blue. But Football Insider said Manchester City are going to do. Then, and I've got after people talking about it, it's plastered all over the YouTube. The AI Man City websites are bringing it up. Johnny and JCG make videos about it, talk about it, and everybody with Johnny and JCB, same like me, they all put a big question mark about it and going, something doesn't smell right. The AI Manchester City generated videos, whoa, you know, yeah, they were quite happy to bullshit it. Anyway, so this morning I wake up, guess what? Boom. Fabrizio Man, who never mentioned it, because again, for instance, it just came out of the blue. Nobody mentioned talk about Man City in discussion. Nobody was talking about reliable sources. No, nothing. It was just that he's agreed personal terms with Man City, and then suddenly Fabrizio was saying, "Done deal, going to Spurs." What? Here we go. Done. There was even some here we goes on some Man City channels, not proper ones, not on Twitter and blah, 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 which I don't know, and which I'm blocking now. I'm just getting sick and tired of listening to bullshit. So, for instance, but they were saying, it was a done deal. For instance, it was a here we go, and it was because they're using Fabrizio's here we go. So, and people were buying it and clicking on it, all right? So only to find out that he's going to Spurs. The Spurs have paid the release clause. So it's only a matter of time. What? I thought he's only agreed personal terms with Man City. What? It's only he's agreed personal terms with what was it called? With Spurs. What, at the same time? Yeah, something doesn't sound right. Now people could say, oh well, Man City didn't want to pay the release clause and whatever. But if the players would please gone for, you know, what is it? Agreed personal release clauses with you know, personal terms with two clubs. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. And Spurs wasn't even in the reckoning. Football Insider didn't say anything about that. And then suddenly, boom, out the window, picture of him, Spurs. Here we go, Spurs t-shirt. Boom, release clause paid, or they're paying the release clause 60 million quid, right? Whoa. So, what does that tell you? Well, I tell you, it tells me this. Football Insider, right, are full of shit. Simple as that, right? I'm quite honestly, I've seen this. I've seen them on they got a video channel, a video thing as well. They got on YouTube, etc. What's it called? And they have Stephen Burson. When they have Stephen Burson on, etc. I'm kind of a believing a little bit because Stephen Burson. And you got some Yankee guy, young Yankee little kid, smarmy, looks right smarmy, whatever. Doesn't give a crap about Man City. You can clearly see. Talking about, but he's talking to Stephen Burson, so I agree with Stephen Burson. Yeah, also got the same kid. He does a thing with a former chairman of Aston Villa, kind of a believable as well. Again, the guy doesn't blow smoke too much, but you can clearly see this guy's just asking questions. Doesn't give a crap about Man City. Doesn't give a crap about Premier League football. But he probably wouldn't be able to find the Etihad what's it called with a with a compass and I don't know. So I don't know the guy. He just comes across as false, right? So of course and I've seen Football Insider before talking through the backside, and this has gone back to my original thing. Why am I doing this? Okay, because again, I am sick and tired of looking at bullshit and then people believing that's what's happened. I'm looking at this thing here, and I'm putting it on my thumbnail. This guy called Ben Palmer, Ben Palmer. Don't know who the hell you are. There he is in his football team. Looking at his football team because I looked him up. With his sunglasses on and a baseball cap. Says Manchester City need to sell Erling Haaland to fund Pep Guardiola's summer transfer window. Need to sell. Manchester City to sell, right? We're going to sell him. Where the bloody hell is he? He's wrote this article and he's given it to Football Insider bosses and they've said, "Ooh, dear, let me print that." Is that how it works? Didn't the editorial staff turn around and go, "Well, that's a load of bullshit. Man City have got plenty of money. Didn't spend any money because they only bought Sevilla last season. They haven't got any money, so they got plenty of money. So what are you talking about?" So this guy has come out and said, "I've done this to Manchester City to sell Erling Haaland to fund the Pep Guardiola rebuild." It's bullshit. It's crap. It's lies. Football Insider. So that's two. And I bet if I could dig a bit deeper, I could find more about from Football Insider talking crap. And again, this is the reason why I'm doing this. Not because of anything else, other than the fact that I am sick and tired of seeing shit. I've talked about my football club. And Mo Gibbs White is a perfect example. And this is another perfect example of Football Insider media talking garbage, saying and you got proper City fans like myself, like JSCG, like Typical City, Johnny Typical City, going, "Huh? What?" Yeah, okay. You know, everybody's a bit, and then suddenly, for instance, but no. But so, oh yeah, but because it's done by Football Insider, oh, they're who are they? I've never even seen them for about, they're just a new thing, right? A new kids on the block, and then suddenly, for instance, they're publishing crap, and it's the problem with social media is publishing crap, and people. The problem, do you know what bothers me the most? They publish this. People have liked it, subscribed to it, but whatever, read the article, done this, believed it, and probably published it. And they're making money out of this. Because again, all this bull is all about making money. And they're making money out of talking absolute lies about Manchester City. How many people yesterday, for instance, republished Football Insider talk about Morgan Gersaps coming to Man City? Sorry, on MCFC, lads. I'm talking about, how many people have said the word Football Insider, Morgan Gersaps going to Man City yesterday? How much money did they make yesterday after that? Right? I bet they made a nice wad of lies. And this is what absolutely gets my goat, and that's what gets up my nose. And also I'm getting really a bit naffed off about the AI nonsense. When you see people like myself, right? I'm here, it's 30 degrees, I've got the door closed. For instance, I'm sweating a little bit, I've got a bit of water here, but I'm sweating a little bit. For instance, I'm doing this channel, doing thumbnails, right, okay. I'm doing it off the cuff. I'll edit a little bit, later on, etc., just to keep it short, below 20 minutes or something. For instance, you'll get, but at the end of the day, I'm not an AI. So, for instance, cause I do it with passion for this badge. For King Colin here, me, my brother, okay, for Manchester City, a team I've loved. I've had a lot of relationships in my past, but this is the longest one, and I love this football club. And the last thing, I'm sick and tired of listening to garbage. Okay, so for instance, when I see an AI thing, which sounds perfect, it sounds believable, but we had them over here in Thailand, people doing AI walkabouts of Thailand, all right, and but they're made up. I was watching a guy doing a video, and he did a 20-minute video while he was doing it, and of a walking tour of whatever, and he was in his bedroom, okay, and then people are believing it, going, "Oh yeah, he's right. That AI thing is right." You believe in a computer. You believe in somebody, for instance, who's patched it together. Now, these AI guys might be telling the truth. Might be Man City fans. But also might some Nigerian. I don't know. It just drives me mad. So I don't know who these people are. So, for instance, and maybe the decent people, for instance, who are Man City fans, but why use AI? Because it sounds good. Because it doesn't, when someone said to me, "Hello, citizens, I hope you're doing well." Come on. And the whole thing just sounds false. And you can tell everything's live because that's the pain in the ass. For instance, even though I keep telling, I do videos. I'm doing a video, so I've got women. Anyway, guys, just saying. What's it called? Social media. Got to push back against it. So, but and if like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. I'm out telling the truth. I'm right. Are you one of these guys who do one of these AI Manchester City videos? Are they, are you a City fan? Are you doing it because you're a City fan? They're very, very well put together. Nice pictures, nice thing, everything like that. Lovely girl. Hello, City fan. How are you today? But it just seems unbelievable. And when you've got so much crap pushed against Manchester City, when you listen to that, it's like, you can't trust Football Insider. You can't trust a lot of the media. You can't trust the mainstream media, right? And I'm supposed to trust an AI? I don't know. About my club. When you talk about my club, you better be talking correct. Or I'll be coming back at you. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you, leave you. True blue tie from Thailand. Hope you're doing well. Have a really good weekend. You are. I'm enjoying the sunshine in the UK. Put sun cream on, otherwise you'll get burned. You white boys and girls. Guys, love you and leave you. True blue tie from Thailand. Take care.